What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sean Wave, and I'm back at y'all with another video. And in this video, we're going to be going over PB the Goat merch Flawless Brush, the collector's edition. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into it. So what's going on, guys? So today we got a video talking about some brushes. That's right, it's the PB the Goat merch Flawless Collection brushes, or the Flawless Brush, and this is the collector's edition. First off, I want to say I'm proud of my guy PB. We go way back 2012, 2013, and you know, he's been doing this thing lately, and I'm happy for him. And I was so happy when he came out with these brushes because me and him have similar hair texture, so I knew he would probably make something that I would be looking for in a brush. So to jump right into it, the collector's edition brushes, they come in this box, and it's pretty cool. It has PB's logo on the front, has some other signage on the sides, and then on the back there's a description of the brushes. At the bottom of the box you have pull tabs, and each pull tab goes to a drawer where you have each one of your brushes. So the first brush we're going to talk about is the soft brush. So just looking at it, man, these bristles are super duper long. These bristles are probably the longest bristles that I've ever had on any brush. And as we look at the other brushes, we're going to see a trend that all the bristles are the same length, even on the medium brush and on the hard brush. So this brush has blonde bristles, and it has a little sprinkle of darker bristles in there. Not many, but just a few in there. And the color of this brush comes in this nice black finish. I have to say the paint job on these brushes are really top notch in my opinion. So also on the back of the brush you have PB's logo, and it says PB the Goat Flawless Brush. Now something different about this brush is it has these grooves on the side that your fingers really fit in really nice. So when you're holding the brush isn't going to slip out your hands because the indented sides provides a nice steady place for you to place your fingers and hold the brush. Also on the indented sides, it's like cut out in like these diamond shapes, and with it being cut out, the texture provides a nice feel for your fingers to really grip onto. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the feel of this brush. It's definitely a nice soft brush. You know, it feels good going over my hair. I can use it at any length, like at a 1 or a deep woof. It feels really good going over my waves. It's not the softest, but it's soft enough in my opinion. Alright, so the next brush we're going to be talking about is the medium brush. And aesthetically, this is my favorite brush out of all three. It's my favorite looking brush. I just love the gold finish. Now everything I said about the soft brush is the same when it comes to this brush. As far as color, the indents on the side, and the bristle length, the only thing that's different is this is a medium brush and it comes with black and brown bristles. But like I said, man, I really love the color of this brush. This gold really pops, and it's definitely one of my favorite brushes to look at aesthetically. Now the feel of this brush, it feels really good. So the long bristles, they really snap back when you're brushing your hair. You could feel it. You could feel it getting down to that lower layer of hair, definitely if you're a deep woof. But it's also good for those fresh cuts, you know, to get those loose hairs out of your head from a haircut, or just to, you know, if you're working on your connections, working on your flow, it's definitely good to use this brush right here for any type of reconstruction that you're doing to your hair. I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I've done a lot of long sessions with this brush, and it feels really, really good. So yeah, this is the medium brush. It's a really dope brush, man. Alright, so the last brush we're going to talk about is the hard brush. It's the same as the other two brushes. The only difference is it has this red finish, which I really like as well. And also it has mixed color boar bristles in here, from blonde to black to brown, and has the same length bristles as the other two brushes. Now I will say the feel of this brush is really nice. It's not the hardest hard brush that I've ever had, but to be honest, I don't go into deep woofs like that anymore. I really don't need to. So for me, this is just hard enough. At the end of the day, I feel like I can brush 10 to 14 weeks with this brush. Now if you're woofing past 14 weeks, you may feel something different. I mean, I typically don't woof past 14 weeks, and that's a deep woof for me. And honestly, I try to keep it around 8 to 10. So this brush is perfect for that. I think the reason why this brush is not as hard as other hard brushes on the market is because of the length of the bristles. I think with this extra long bristle length, it leaves room for flexibility. Now, I'm not saying this brush ain't hard. It's definitely harder than the medium, but it's not as hard as some harder brushes that are out there on the market. Needless to say, this is definitely a hard brush, so don't get it twisted. Don't get this to think, oh no, I'm gonna use it as a medium. Nah, this is definitely a hard brush, just not as hard as some hard brushes that are out there. So I just showed you guys the soft, the medium, and the hard PB to Goat Merch Flawless Collection brushes. Now individually, if you buy a brush, it costs $70. If you buy the collector's edition, it costs $210, but I believe it's on sale right now for $185. So that's kind of a steal if you really think about it. Now I know some of you are thinking, is this brush worth it? Is it worth the $70 for one, or is it worth the $185 for all three? In my opinion, it's really up to you. If you feel like it's worth it, then yeah, I say buy them. There are definitely cheaper brushes out there, but at the end of the day, it just depends on what you want to buy and how you want to spend your money. And for me, it's different. PB is my guy, so I'm definitely going to support when he comes out with things. But also, I'm a brush collector. I have damn near, I don't want to say every brush, but I got a lot of brushes. So if you come up with a brush, chances are I'm going to buy it. And I'm not buying it only just for my collection, but I just like to test and use different brushes. For me, buying a new brush or a set of brushes, it's more inspiring. I get longer brush sessions in. You know, it makes me want to brush with the brush more just to see how it works. So for me, when he announced the brushes were coming out, I knew I was buying them off rip. Now I will say, if you just want to buy one brush, my suggestion is definitely the medium. That medium, man, that thing hits. Now I'm not saying the soft and the hard don't hit. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I like the medium. It's not only just how it feels when I'm brushing with my hair. I like the way the brush looks. That gold just it popped for me. So for me, that's my favorite brush of all three. And when I say my favorite, that encompasses the look of the brush, the way the brush feels, the way it hits, and what it does to my hair. But still, I think $185 is the deal for all three brushes. You're getting a collector's edition. Who knows? He may not come out with these brushes again. He may stop making them. So it's a collector's item, something to have in your collection. And at the end of the day, you don't have to buy it if you don't want to, but I think it's definitely a good buy in my opinion. But that's all I got for this video, guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you guys want to buy these brushes, I'll leave a link down in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. It's been a minute since I came out with videos, but I'm about to start dropping again. I'm feeling more inspired, so be on the lookout for a lot of videos to start coming out. Videos, shorts, all that. If you are following me on Instagram, follow me here on my IG, at Sean Waves. Hit me up, send me messages. I typically respond to everybody. So yeah, just hit me up, man. But yeah, it's your boy Sean Wave. I appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching the video. Don't forget, love is love. Peace.